The views and opinions expressed on this show are solely that of the comedians featured on this program and does not necessarily reflect the views of KTVU Channel 2 or parent company Fox. The show is uncensored, and you may hear topics and language meant for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
What I love right now is Big T is actually, for the first time in the history of this show, doing live stand-up comedy at a comedy club while being on a podcast.
Really? Oh my God.
I absolutely love this because that is just the absolute, I am a
Hustler.
man to be on
Is
stage.
he on stage?
Yeah, he is on stage
That's
right
great.
now at the
Wow.
function. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to Like It or Not Late Night. I'm Jason Toupes. I am your host. I got three comics standing by, and we're going to get into all sorts of spicy topics, such as the National Guard being released into U.S. cities. How do we feel about that? Also, the NFL toying with male cheerleaders. Yeah, a couple of teams have them already. We're going to get into that subject. And then finally, mocktails. You know, cocktails without any alcohol in them. How do we feel about that? Well, grab a drink, sit down, and crank this up as Like It or Not Late Night starts right now. All right, let's go ahead and get it started. Let me introduce you to our comedians. First, this comic, he's a nationally touring headliner. You might have seen him on Amazon. You might have also seen him on this show. Paul Conyers. Paul, how are you?
What's up, guys? How are you? This is very good to be back, Jason.
Absolutely. Glad to have you. This next comic, you will see him all over San Francisco very regularly. He's been a regular at Punchline Cobbs. You can probably also see him tonight at the function. Terrell Big T Butler, how are you?
Life is good, man. Life is good. I'm glad to be out here with my boys. I'll do anything for Jason Toupes, man.
I appreciate it, Big T. Glad to have you. And then finally, he's a Brooklyn native, but he's bi-coastal. He's out here in the Bay Area. John Ackabees. What's up, John? How are you?
What's up, you guys? I'm good. How you doing, man? It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into the first topic. Last week, the president announced, and actually happened, he deployed the National Guard into Washington, D.C. He also threatened that he might put the National Guard in several other cities, including the city of Oakland. How do we feel about this idea of, the president kind of using this authority to, are you feeling like it's making the streets safer, or is this just overkill by President Trump? Let's start it off with you, John. John, like it or not, the National Guard in our cities?
I don't no, I don't think it's like necessary or making anyone safer. I also don't think the National Guard like it. Like I've been
Yeah.
in New York, there's like stationed at the subway where there's already cops and they're bored. They're
Yeah.
like give them a comic book or something if you see them because they're not having a good time. I don't know. I mean, I guess if they really wanted action, they would. Well, I'm not going to take shots at the National Guard. They're great. But I'm just saying, I think they wanted a little less action than like military combat, but maybe a little more action than like the guy who sells subway tickets. I don't know.
Paul, what's your thoughts in this? Like it or not, National Guard and U.S. cities?
Get ready for a bombshell because as a woke white liberal from the Bay Area, I don't care for this. That's right. Pick your job. I've got a hot take. I don't think it's great, but I will say, you mentioned that he's thinking about sending him to Oakland. I am 100% about that. I would say do that. But here's my only request. You better go full tilt. Don't send him to fucking Franklin Street or anything. Like, don't send him into the nice breweries or something. I want them on International Boulevard. Send him into the Rolling 20s. Let's see how the National Guard really does. I mean, our best versus their best. This is the Super Bowl of guerrilla warfare. I'm with it. I ship.
All right, Big T, what about you? What's your thoughts on this National Guard being possibly deployed into Oakland?
I'm not here for it. I'm not here for extra police. The last thing, but honestly, I'm not here for more police. But I don't walk the streets of DC, so I really don't know what it's like with boots on the ground. But
Yeah.
I have seen. I know the history of DC. I know they do have. I mean, all cities have a violent past, but I'm never for extra police. If anything, I would like less.
Yeah. I hear you. No, when I saw this, I was like, okay, I get it, but you know what? Like, why stop at those cities? Why not like Disneyland? I mean, if you're gonna go full tilt boogie, I say deploy them into Disneyland, make them dress up as stormtroopers.
Yeah.
You know, Christy Nome could be there. You know, she's dressed up as Darth Vader because she has the black and her
Yeah,
face is
yeah.
already plastic already. You know, Mitch
Right, I feel like-
McConnell looks like Jabba, so I figure, and hey, Chuck Schumer, he looks like 3CPO. Let's get the whole U.S. government in Disneyland right now and enforce some stuff, and then maybe you'll cut down the line and affordable where I might be able to go.
I'm curious to see what it's going to look like if slash when they try to bring the National Guard to the Bay. Cause we ain't no punks out here, and National Guard run up on me, he better be packing. You know what I'm saying? He better have his lunch. He better eat his lunch.
All I know is the fact that some U.S. Humvee tank catalytic converters are going to be ending up on Facebook Marketplace before we know it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more dangerous for them. They're going to want to go back and get more training. They'll be like, "Hey, can you guys send me to Ukraine instead?"
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Maybe stay in DC, keep shaking down senators before you try to mess with some dudes from Oakland.
I feel like there's so many Cybertrucks now that it'd take a second for me to notice the National Guard showing up.
That's a fair point.
I don't know what they're gonna really stop. That's the whole thing. I mean, are they really gonna stop a sideshow in Oakland? I just want to see a Humvee kind of go around and do some donuts on Hagenberger. Like
I want to see a stolen Humvee. I want to see a stolen Humvee. I want them block boys to come up on a Humvee and take it to the sideshow and leave it there and have everybody stomping on it and spray painting it and all kind of shit.
All right, let's go ahead and get to our next subject. The NFL, they're taking some heat right now as NFL teams are adding male cheerleaders. Some teams have already been doing this for a couple of years, but a few more have added some more male cheerleaders to their roster. Big T, hey, let's start off with you. Your thoughts, like it or not, male cheerleaders in the NFL?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay simply on the employment aspect, okay? The NFL, y'all creating jobs out here in these streets for athletic people. So let them get down. Don't nobody say nothing to male cheerleaders in college. So
exactly.
It's not like they're gonna make hella bread. They're just gonna make more than female cheerleaders. That's all. That's
Paul,
really
what's your thoughts?
I like it or not. I don't care. I don't care. Because cheerleaders have been irrelevant since the 1950s. I mean, like they're called cheerlead. They were there initially to lead cheers. It's a 70,000 person stadium. They're upset that the Minnesota Vikings have one dude. They're not going to be like, give me a V. No one's looking at this dude. All right. Cheerleaders have been obsolete since the days of the 50s where you put your pin on a girl and she'd be like your sweetie for the sock hop. It doesn't matter anymore. It's I don't care who you let some goddamn robots lead the cheers. No one's watching them. No one's paying attention. They could have just not announced this and no one would have cared. No one would have noticed.
Yeah. John, what's your thoughts on this? Like it or not?
Yeah, there's kind of this funny thing happened where people are being homophobic about it, even though it kind of has nothing to do with gay people. I could be wrong, but like those dudes aren't gay. Those are zesty straight boys who are not athletic and want to be part of something. They're not athletic, and that's fine. Or maybe they're more athletic than me. They're not athletic enough to be on the field. They're fucking still doing the shit. George W. Bush was a male cheerleader.
Yep.
Great point.
They might be gay. You don't know.
No, you're right, Big T. You're right. They might be, but
I know some strong athletic gay dudes that can carry a beat and hold people up, throw little light women around. But you are right. It definitely gives closet phobia. You know what I'm saying? There's some kind of something in the closet holding a straight Republican back, like he got a cheerleading outfit in the closet that he just dying to wear, so he had to find this cause to pick up on.
Well, I just find it funny that cheerleaders started with guys, in the late 1890s when football was first invented, it was all male cheerleaders. And now, and then the 1940s and the 50s, you had female cheerleaders kind of, taking center stage with a lot of these teams. And here's what I find interesting, and this is what I want to know. Are the male cheerleaders making more money than the female cheerleaders? I mean, have we really incorporated the patriarchy through cheerleading full tilt?
If we work hard, we can get them under that glass ceiling. It's going to take some time, boys, but the patriarchy is undefeated.
Well, I read that cheerleaders only make $100 to $200 a game in the NFL. Can you believe that statistic?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, that's the other thing.
And there's not that many games.
Yeah, they don't. Very few teams travel with their cheerleaders, so there's like 8 games. I remember when I was in college, my buddy's girlfriend made the Raiderettes, and I was like, "Oh, can she quit her job?" And she's like, "Absolutely not, man. No, she's making like $12 on Sundays."
What I love right now is Big T is actually, for the first time in the history of this show, doing live stand-up comedy at a comedy club while being on a podcast.
Really? Oh my God.
I absolutely love this because that is just the absolute, I am a
Hustler.
man to be on
Is
stage.
he on stage?
Yeah, he is on stage
That's
right
great.
now at the
Wow.
function. He just stepped off. Big T, how was it? How was your set? We have to stay real, Can you hear me? Big T?
Oh my God, that's so
I'm
cool.
here, boys.
Man, how was that? Give us a live report.
Oh man, well, we just starting our 7 p.m. show here at the function, 1414 Market Street. We're open every day. Comedy shows 7 days a week. We got different theme shows throughout the week. Check us out, thefunctionsf.com. I was just doing that whole rules of the show gig.
Okay.
I host the show, and but I pass those on, the duties on, to my man Raphael Wolfgang, tremendous comic.
He's been on the show before. We like him here. Yeah.
Very good friend of mine. I passed the duties on to him so I could be with you fine gentlemen on the Like It or Not podcast. My boy Jason Toupes. That boy's a genius. He's a genius out here in these streets, man.
Well, this is the first Big T, and I do appreciate it. I love the fact that you stayed with us, and the fact that this is a comedy podcast, and we are actually comedians. So there.
For sure, out here, boots on the ground.
Man.
Okay, I'm boots on the ground in the show. Okay, in the trenches right now. Monday night.
You're so damn cool.
All right, let's go ahead and get into our next subject. Dating in 2025. It's kind of taking all sorts of weird courses. Obviously, we know about dating apps and then just the old-fashioned about meeting people. But the new hot thing people are talking about is using AI chatbots. There's actually websites. There's apps dedicated to this kind of phenomenon. A study recently came out saying that 300,000 people globally are dating an AI chatbot. Let's go ahead and start it off with you, Paul. AI dating, like it or not?
Like it very much. Listen, the male loneliness epidemic is a real thing. We need creative solutions to figure our way out of this, because the solutions that have been proposed, they're so lazy. Guys like, oh, just go talk to a girl, just go to a bar, just go talk to a girl. Have you seen these guys? They're not good to look at. They're not fun to talk to. Okay, get them a robot, let them stay at home, talk to that thing all night. It's going to make now they're not writing a manifesto. Now they're not, joining QAnon. They are happy. They're talking to their little cyborg for 17 hours a day. It's the perfect solution. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you've ever talked to ChatGPT, but that bitch will agree with you on anything. All right. It doesn't matter. It's designed to agree with you. If you're like, hey, I think the moon's made out of cheese, and they're like, well, that's a great idea. Let's investigate. And then you're talking about provolone for 6 hours under the moonlight. It's great. I love it. Keep the lonely guys on the computer and out of the Capitol.
Big T, what about you? Like it or not? This AI dating?
I'm with it. I think it's good training for non-players out there trying to learn how to talk to chicks. I think it's the first step in the evolution of the robot wife coming soon. The only thing wrong with the AI girlfriend is she don't get your dick wet, right off top. But you can get her to talk. At least you get her to talk dirty to you. You have an AI presence talking dirty to you while you're stroking it, I guess. But
There's bound to be a plug-in for that.
I'm picturing like a real doll with like an Apple Watch face.
Just bang away at an iRobot.
That's the next evolution, though, man. Get the AI girlfriend. What was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where my man had the virtual girlfriend and he put the
Total Recall?
Not Recall. I think it was the
True
Sixth
Lies?
Day, the clone movie, the Sixth Day.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
Michael Rappaport, he had the digital girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
okay.
remember that movie, Her. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
With Joaquin Phoenix, where he was dating Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, through the phone.
He was dating Siri.
Yeah, he was dating Siri, basically.
I mean, if you could date Scarlett Johansson in any paradigm or medium, I think you got to take that. You got to go for that,
Yeah.
man.
AI girlfriends, they're just adult gigapets. That's all it is.
Hey, John, weigh in here. What's your thoughts?
Okay, I'm kind of split. Just not. I mean, I guess to be quite honest, AI girlfriend, I think that's maybe a little too much, and I say that from a place of privilege. I do have a human girlfriend. I want to be transparent there.
Okay.
But I
John's
just
defending his cyborg.
I'm kind of split on like just people being friends with AI at all. Because on one hand, it's like, Jesus Christ, these people can't be alone with their thoughts. But then on the other hand, I think they weren't going to be alone with their thoughts anyway, right? So talking to an AI is the closest thing they're going to get to being alone with their thoughts. Just a machine that reflects back what they're saying. That's the closest I think a lot of people come to like what the four of us might call like thinking. Like I think a lot of people, yeah. People are worried about, oh, you're just going to do whatever the AI tells you to do. That's better than that's the guy who's doing that now. 10 years ago, he would just be doing what his dumbest friend tells him to do. Now he's just consulting like a machine that turns drinking water into scrambled up Malcolm Gladwell quotes. I think it's fine.
Guys, I'm against it full-fledged because the thing is without rejection, we would not have so many technological achievements in our life. If you're telling me Mark Zuckerberg had an option to date an AI bot, we would not have Facebook.
Fair point.
If Jeff Bezos had an AI wife that loved him realistically, we would not have Amazon. Okay, I think Elon Musk probably does do AI dating.
I think so, man. You also just named the three most robotic men that I have ever seen in my life, man. I don't know.
Well, they are a part of human achievement. I mean, without them, we would just have a world full of Dave Portnoys, and one is plenty. We don't need more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Elon, man, no more cyber trucks, bro. We need cyber women. Okay. I'm like, nah, my girl, she's plugged up in the garage right now, bro.
Yeah.
She's charging. Okay, I can't meet her right now.
Yeah, at least the bots, they need to have, I mean, I'm kind of curious because like I think these are apps you have to actually pay for. So like if you miss a payment, does it like, like cop an attitude with you? Does it really
100%.
Does it
She
go
goes to
into
sleep at her
like
mom's house.
fighting mode? Yeah. And also, I don't want a chat bot to know figure out all my deepest, darkest secrets and then be crafty enough to use it against me in an argument.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You want
to update that payment method, or should I just post everything to Twitter, everything that you've been telling me, your most intimate secrets?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and oh hey, by the way, we have a video of it too. So
yeah, yeah. Your webcam was on when you folded your dick into your laptop to bang me. So, I'm gonna send that to everybody.
All right, let's keep it moving here. The Little League World Series, they have issued a statement recently about the idea of betting on their sport. They're against it. But guys, are we against this idea of outlawing betting on youth sports, Little League? Let's start with you, Big T. Like it or not, betting on Little League sports?
Hell yes. bet large, bet strong, bet with confidence. On the lookout. I want to bet on when people put their babies in the ring and see who can crawl out the fastest. Okay, like we can bet on anything we want. This
Yep.
is America. If we're not betting, we're losing. Okay, so yeah, we could bet. We could bet on Little League. We could bet on T-ball. We could bet on. They bet on stroller races. I mean, let's go. Let's do this. Let's make some money.
Paul, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, 1,000%. Keep the betting. First of all, I think it's rich. I mean, Little League World Series is aired exclusively on ESPN, and every segment on ESPN is brought to you by DraftKings and Caesar's Palace and Sportsbook.com. Like they've sold out to the gambling, which is fine. I don't give a shit. That's fine. But let's stop. Like, let's be consistent. Let them bet on the Little League World Series because, first of all, if you take the betters, if you take gambling away from the Little League World Series, the only people left watching are the pedophiles. So you gotta make sure that we keep the degenerate gamblers. They're actually the most favorable audience that you can hope for on a Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. Because yeah, I mean, listen, and also it's not gonna work. Like, what are you gonna ban betting on the ESPN website, dude? If you are betting your mortgage against Western Pennsylvania versus Trinidad and Tobago, you're gonna go under one more hurdle. I promise you, it's not gonna stop you. So just keep it above board as best you can.
John, weigh in here. What's your thoughts?
I'm kind of have a similar sentiment. It's like, okay, fine. If you guys want to get it taken off DraftKings and FanDuel, fine. But you're not, are you going to go into every dive bar in this beautiful country? I don't think so. Are you going to stop? Betting is just two fellas shaking hands. Like, you know what I mean? People bet on freeze tag if you let them.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Yeah.
or if you don't let them, they'll just go for it. People bet on, I do. I don't know. I think if you're, I don't know, I'm just thinking about like a teacher who bets on it and then like I feel like if you're in the child's
Like a PE
life,
teacher, like
I think if you're in the child's
He's got
life,
the inside scoop.
you
This kid's got a
gotta
bum
sit
ankle.
that one out, maybe.
being like little Johnny's looking a little gimpy. I
Dude,
think I
yeah,
got these
he's got the
favorable
insider
odds.
trading, man. He's like, I flunked this kid in PE last year. He's not gonna be a base runner.
Yeah, I just kind of curious if you open up this door, where's it gonna stop? You know, the Special Olympics. You know, and then that really handicapping that sport's hard enough.
Oh, Jesus. Straight to hell.
Yeah, pretty much
Uh,
right there.
I do love the idea though of like just a degenerate gambler just just sitting in a sports book in Vegas in the summer and just like really needing this 11-year-old kid who's like about to cry if he strikes out to just whiff one so he can like cover.
And these kids have it hard enough. I mean, they're dodging, gropes from their female teachers. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Man, teachers are way hotter, okay, than they were when we were kids, okay? So
Right.
if he's getting
Big
groped by a
T.
teacher, it's really not the worst thing that could happen.
Gambling
to him, okay?
gambling on whether the teacher beats the case.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's solid. Yeah.
Now we're evolving a new sport right
Have
there.
you, well, I was gonna say I was just in Texas and I saw we were watching ESPN and there's an ad that was, and maybe I don't know. Have you guys seen this ad that's like, hey, listen, gambling on sports is fun, but don't threaten the players when they lose.
Once you move Little League to ESPN and it takes up like 12 days. I mean, this whole little series takes like 12 days. I can't believe it's still on. There's no football. There's no basketball. Yeah, I got bet on it.
It's the
you
dog
gotta
days,
do something.
man.
You gotta do something to make it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it interesting. And maybe we could bet, but maybe put a cap on it. You know what I'm saying? Like put Little League money on it. Don't like Paul said. Don't put your house on your son's Little League game.
Right.
Like, all right, Junior, I need you to go down in the 7th inning. You can't do shit like that. But because
there's going to be a Pokemon card in it for
Little
you.
League, Little League and softball, that stuff is intense, man. Parents, they be fighting in the stands. I'd rather bet on that. I'd rather bet on parents wanting to fight in the stands than the game, actually. But it's all in there. Pressure bust pipes.
All right, final topic. You've been in restaurants, you've been in bars, you've seen it on the menus. The mocktails. Yeah, it's that cocktail that doesn't have any booze in it. I was in a restaurant recently and the mocktails were just as expensive as the cocktails. Guys, where are you feeling like this whole innovation? Is it gotten like way too out of hand? John, let's start off with you. Your thoughts, mocktails, like it or not.
Um, I I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I was talking to my human girlfriend about this because she
It's the
doesn't
second
drink.
time he's qualified that.
Just human. And she she's anti, she thinks it's silly how much they cost. She thinks why is it so expensive if there's why is it just as expensive as a cocktail if there's no alcohol in it? Here's the thing. I don't think it should be just as expensive. I think it should maybe a little cheaper. But the thing you're paying for with the cocktail isn't the booze. You're paying for the whippity,
The
you know what I mean?
service, yeah.
If you want to get drunk, you can buy $4 PBRs and not spend that much money. I mean, you'll spend thousands of dollars over the course of your 20s, but you won't you don't have to get a fancy cocktail, just like you don't have to get a mocktail. Oh, people love to say, "Oh, I'm paying $17 for juice." It's not juice. You want juice? Go get juice. Go to the store and buy a Capri Sun or steal it. Clearly, you need some sort of vice in your life. Steal a Capri Sun from the store. Shoplift from some Sunny D.
Big T, what about you? Mocktails, like it or not?
Yeah, it's a tough one because I do appreciate good mocktails. I really do. We got some great ones here at the function, 1414 Market Street, open 7 days a week. Great mocktails here. Not too expensive. But right now I'm like on the health thing, so I'm trying to really just drink water with the
Yeah.
lime. You know what I'm saying? And that's it's hard for me to go to bars because yeah, I'll buy women drinks, but then I'm like, yeah, can I get a tonic in the lime? And now I look like a creep. Um, so yeah, but I love mocktails. So I hope they bring the prices down
Yeah.
because it is just it's just like going to the fountain at In and Out and getting every flavor of so it's it's not that big a deal, man.
The
Paul, what about you?
alternative.
Mocktails, like it or not?
Listen, I've had some fine mocktails. All right. I can live with them. But and I'm sorry, I don't want them in comedy clubs, or I don't want them to count for the 2 item minimum. All right. We need these people to be a little buzzed. That doesn't help me. All right. If I'm working out this new bit about farting in a hot tub, I need you to be a little buzzed. And these mocktails, people are like, oh, I feel relaxed. I feel a buzz. Like, no, no, you don't. All right. This is how alcoholics cope with the fact that they can't be fun anymore. It's fine. But I don't. But if I'm at a club, I want to make sure that these people are getting fed booze so I can actually be good at my job.
Paul, you nailed it right there. But
But to
instead of
counter that, if
comedy,
someone's not
it's for dating. There's no way I'm getting
Yeah,
laid with a woman that's sober. It's just not happening.
that's a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, some women get out of their way to get drunk, knowing that they're gonna come home with me. Just being like, yeah, I'm gonna need a non mocktail. I'm gonna need a couple of cocktails. First of all, before this whole mixologist shit was invented, we actually had mocktails. They were Shirley Temples,
Right.
a Roy
Roy
Rogers,
Rogers, man.
yeah, or my favorite, an Arnold Palmer.
Uh-huh.
What happened to just those simple freaking drinks?
Right.
Now all of a sudden I'm paying $16 just because a guy put it in a mixer and put a cucumber in it. I
Right.
mean, come on. Screw mocktails, get rid of them. They shouldn't cost more than $3. Maybe 5, but that's it. And yeah, that's where I stand on mocktails.
It should
Uh
cost the same amount of a large soda at any
yeah,
fast food restaurant.
yeah. It's
If I
no
can get the same, I can get the same drink, $2.99 at In and Out.
yeah.
I just can't bring it in.
When
Yeah,
I
basically, yeah, it's lime juice, it's orange juice,
But
7 Up,
okay,
maybe some
have you
grenadine, and that's
used?
it.
You can't even use the mocktail as like a cover. Like people used to like, yeah, drink up. I got the same thing, but it wasn't. It had no alcohol in. Like it was creep dating. You know what I'm saying? You feeding her alcohol, but yours are just mocktails. And you're just like, oh, I'm so buzzed. Ha 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 ha. That's creep dating. Don't do
Yeah.
that shit. Don't do
do
that shit.
that.
What
Quite
do we feel
honestly.
about the people that are like sober and this is their excuse? You know, well, I still want to hang out, but you know, I don't want to drink.
Yeah, because I don't drink alcohol. You know, I
Yeah.
smoke weed.
Have a
Yeah,
Sprite
okay.
and put
Can I
a
say
little
smoke weed?
umbrella in it.
Can I
Put
say
a
smoke
little
weed? I
umbrella
smoke
in a
weed.
Coke.
Yeah, of course you can smoke.
Yeah.
Say you smoke weed.
That's why I drink water. You know, the lemon. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll drink the sparkling water.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't drink. I'm that's just my thing. Plus, it's just because if I get too drunk and I can't walk, I'm too big for people to carry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help me to my
Yeah.
car. All you can give me is motivation. And,
But also, if you're not going to drink, it's okay. Just don't drink. We don't have to fake it. We don't have to create like a liquid tofurkey kind of thing.
right.
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Exactly.
All
Dude,
right,
when I-
guys. Well,
when I-
on
when I
that
got
note, let's
people-
go ahead and wrap this show up. Before we get out of here, why don't all you guys introduce you where people can find you on the internet? Big T, where can people find you? Also, you're at the function right now, so people can find
Yeah.
you there probably.
I'm here at the function, 1414 Market Street. I'm always here. It's mostly Sunday and Monday, but on IG, I'm at Hella Funny Big T. Hella Funny Big T. I do shows all over. Catch me on another show with Jason Toupes real soon. Opening up for Paul Conyers real soon. And I love the world.
That's great, Big T. Yeah, you should definitely follow him. He's a very funny comedian. Paul, where can people find you at?
On Instagram, I am just at my name, at Paul Conyers. On TikTok, I'm at Paul Conyers Comedy. And yeah, perform all over the Bay and beyond. So yeah, love to see you guys out at a show. I'm very nice in person. And yeah, and please get drunk so I can sell you my merch, because sober people don't buy that shit.
And you have a couple of specials out there on the internet as well, right?
Yeah, yep. I got one is on Amazon. It's called Above the Fray, and one I think now it's just on YouTube. It was produced by Open Bar Comedy, and yeah, it's called Should Have Stayed Downstairs. So yep, check out either of those.
And finally, John, where can people find you at?
Find me on Instagram at John Alcabes. That's JONALCABES. No spaces or anything. My first special is coming out on YouTube at the end of this year.
Oh hell yeah!
So
Awesome.
check that out. Yeah, and I'm putting on a show on Sunday, September 21st at O'Reilly's in San Francisco over on Haight Street with my friend Ben Kursrock. So check
Awesome.
out my Instagram for more info on that.
Sweet. Well, there you go. Hey, guys. Well, hey, thanks for joining me on this episode of Like It or Not. I've been Jason Toupes. I am your host. Join us again next time, and you guys have a good night. See you very, very soon. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
All right.
All right.